We were friends. We were close. We were good. I was really close with their boyfriend, but she fucked over people. And instead of even asking her to pay back money, I let them handle it. I didn't insert myself, but I walked away peacefully. Did not attack her. I was not mean to her. Wasn't mean to her boyfriend. Nothing. I don't know what she was saying. Hopefully it wasn't bad, but if she was saying anything bad, that's another one that I walked away peacefully from too.
Yeah, she was running her mouth too. But my thing is it's kind of wild. Going back to like the last time we were all in boxes, that Enabler would be sitting with Stephanie that has done racist shit when she literally was dick riding for Unknown that night.
Right. So it's weird. I don't know. They can have each other. I walked away peacefully, and this is the example that they set for people that walk away peacefully. That say, "I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, but I also don't want to contribute anything good to you." Because they're greedy.
That was, I mean, honestly, it's just weird. Like, she sat in the box quiet. Like, the fuck?
Well, the thing is, when she came in, I gave her enough respect to say what she wanted. Like, I'm not gonna tell her no to a box. She wanted the conversation, no chat, no mods. I agreed. It was like at first, like, well, what for? Whatever. I'll just agree. It was a setup.
Yeah, I heard it. I was in here when she asked you. Like,
Yeah,
but
whatever.
okay, so you
I'll show.
don't follow the fucking rules to anything that you asked him, and then I agree. I think it was a fucking setup.
Yeah. Well, she was just like, did Stephanie make it? Yeah, but she wouldn't accept it. Yes is an answer, and then you come back with, well, this is why I don't think so. You didn't do that. You just kept asking a question and asking a question. Why did you think that? Did you? Did they think that I wasn't over there on purpose? Did they think that I know people like Smashley can only get triggered so much, so I have to give her a break to get halfway back down, so I can come back over here and fucking do it again? Okay, like y'all weird.
Well, I mean, I guess my thing is she asked you, did Stephanie do it? And you said yes. And if she had proof against that, then why not show it instead of sitting there fucking quiet like a jackass?
She doesn't have proof. She stole over $1,000 from one person. She stole money from another person, money from another person, money from another person. And these are people that she called her friends. Okay, she would do stuff like get her tubes tied and have her tubes tied and say, "Hey guys, I'm 12 weeks pregnant. Oh no, miscarriage. Can I get $50?" Stuff like that. Weird, disgusting. But even though she literally took advantage of them, I still respected them enough to handle their business, and they respected me enough and my decision to just step out. Don't want to do this. There you go. And guess what? That's what mature people do. And what Enabler did is not mature behavior. Okay?
No,
It's
it's
just
just
not.
weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. Like, you have a whole ass live just to sit there, ask two questions, and then be fucking quiet. And then
And it was going to get the number thing again. She wanted the number. She wanted to go, oh, I could platform on Florida Man again because she'd only ever asked me to get into the box. And she was tired of getting 14 people that were just there because they were her friends. The same friends that she fucked over.
I mean, for fuck's sake, she doesn't talk. Who the fuck wants to sit in that live?
It's funny because Cassandra, she's friends with Cassandra now. This is where you can tell your morals. Cassandra said she needs to be set on fire and that she needed to be beat again. That was her words to that woman. Now
I
they're friends.
remember. Yep, and when I noticed you were live, the last thing that I heard leaving that live was, it's kind of crazy, Cassandra, we're in the live together and not going at it. Yeah, because you guys are fucking hate bonding, you weird bitches.
Yeah, they're hate bonded real bad. They should really, like, she mentioned ChatGPT. Look that shit up. Do some research. Don't hate on how people do research. You're hating on education. Let's get it. I'm far more educated than I let off to be on this internet.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
I know
When I talk
that.
when I talk to people on the phone one on one, it is not Neanderthal. Oh my God, fuck, he did, she did, he did. It's conversation.
Mm-hmm.
My first conversation with OG was about 12 hours.
Yep.
My first conversation with Bougie was about 8 hours. Now, tell me, OG, can you stay on a phone call stimulated for 12 hours? Well, unstimulated for 12 hours.
Nope. I'll tell you guys this. I shit you not. And tomorrow or whenever y'all see Queen Witch Nikki, ask her what I said. For those that don't know how Florida Man and I got to be on the phone, that's if I figure it out or whatever. I don't care. But
It's a funny story.
it is a funny story. But the next day, I called Nikki and I said, I might have texted her, and I said, I have the utmost respect for that fucking man. Who is what woman?
Smashley. This is Smashley crying. I made her cry today. I'm putting up my trophy. She put a woman's children up on the internet half naked and then lied about it and continues to. But go ahead, OG.
I got off the phone with him, went to sleep, and I even said to my fiance, like, for once, if you guys want the truth, because I really don't give a fuck what this app thinks of me anymore. But for once, I fucking felt heard. I had the best conversation with Florida Man in that fucking 12 hours. And he probably felt like a fucking therapist because it all came out. Because I was fucking silenced for so long on this fucking app. And I was.
Hey, Nicole. What's up?
Go ahead.
Sorry, go. I didn't want to. Nicole said, hey, guess what? I have not been canceled yet. They failed. But guess what? That was my charity. 15 minutes of fame for the folks that don't have any charisma. That's what they get. They better build off it. Make something out of it.
I was just kind of floored that she just sat there. And before anybody runs their fucking mouth, I'll say it right now. I text Bougie and said, don't go in that fucking box. Because if Bougie would have got up in that box and they would have started on her, I would have got up in that box. I'm
not even worry about that.
Hurting myself.
Thing about that situation is I'll give everybody an opportunity, but it's up to them whether they want to take advantage of that opportunity and move forward, or they just want to be a dick and get numbers. Hey, y'all go for it. It's your choice. I'll help you move ahead with conversation. I'll show people that you can be intelligent too, that you can talk, but you want rage bait content. Oh boy.
Oh, I thought it was cute that Dora showed up in there.
I'm tired of rage bait content. Tired of the anger. It doesn't bother me no more because stuff like that, I'll say what I want. I'll turn my speakers down and continue to talk because their voice doesn't matter if they keep on going.
I just don't understand, like, what is the fucking point? Like, what is the point? Anytime I think Cassandra needs, like, a hug or something, because anytime I see that chick in a box, all she's doing is saying the same repetitive bullshit.
She is. And it's about me. All she's doing is following me around, and she proved that.
Well, shit, one night it was about me. It was about me, and I didn't even know who she was. The clip got sent to me, so I came on the app and said, what the fuck?
I was recording that shit. So Cassandra, when she said, I'm going to follow you around everywhere, right, Cassandra? Remember, if you want to say it's ChatGPT, I'll actually go to ChatGPT, and I will actually find a loophole to do what I want to you, to silence you, just like you try to do to other people. I gotta ask you a question, Eugene. What is the point of harassing somebody to the point where you want them silent?
Because I truly believe she thinks she's some big badass, and by getting in a box and running her face like she does, she has no control anywhere else in her life. So that's how she tries to control other people.
So
Exactly.
Cassandra has always been mad at me when I said that's not acceptable. That language is not acceptable. Your behavior is not acceptable. I'm going to walk away from you. I'm good. I don't want to fuck with you no more. I'm out. And hey, when I do that, they follow. How to get a stalker.
You know what's
Try.
crazy to me though? Do you remember the conversation you and I had where you said, you know what, OG, if there ever becomes a day where, we just fall out, like we just don't talk no more. It's not going to be you drag me, I drag you. We can go separate ways and not be friends anymore without fucking dragging each other through the mud. It's crazy.
That's not universal thought, though. Some people, you try to. I will try to be accepting to everybody. I'll give everybody an opportunity. It does not matter who you are. But if it don't work, it don't work.
If this noise bothers you, please let me know because I'm
Oh
taking
no, you're good.
off my nails.
I think Nicole's right. Cassandra wants what Skittles and I had, and I'll never do that again. Go. That's weird.
Did,
But
did
also,
you see the videos I sent you?
what'd you say?
Did you see the 2 videos I sent you? I am breezy.
Not yet. I haven't seen many videos yet.
Oh my god, you're gonna laugh. You are gonna crack the fuck up. If that's not a Mexican American situation, then I don't know what the fuck is.
What do you want to bet they're streaming?
Huh?
What do you want to bet they're streaming?
Well, yeah, when I was leaving that live, Cassandra said something about stream your live, and Miss Enabler said that she didn't have a second device.
Well, they probably found somebody with them now. I bet they're streaming now. Let's talk about how to exercise your brain. You say the same sentence over and over, you're not exercising your brain. When you are asking a question and it gets answered, and then you ask the same question again and it gets answered, and you ask the same question again, I actually don't know what you're doing. Like, did you get stuck?
It's like a glitch in the system. It needs. Remember how like we used to smack on like our game systems to like like restart them, like give them a boot.
Barbie Marsh about Skittles. The whole did I finally shake Skittles? I'll be honest, Skittles hasn't fucked with me for a minute, and I appreciate that. Like, she hasn't that I know of with her account. She hasn't like tried to harass me. Cool, I appreciate that. But Cassandra and everybody else, they still follow me around. And even if she is associated with them, if she's not following me around, I appreciate that. One less person following me around, the better. Because I got like 50 of them, and like you might think that's an exaggeration. When I before I talked to OG, I got in her box. She got blown up by Skittles. Be like, fuck him, fuck him. Like, why? Silence me. Stop me from meeting people. Stop me from my life. Like being like, hey, let's talk. That's all I say to anybody is, let's talk. If you take the opportunity to talk, wonderful. I will talk to you how you talk to me, but I'll let you talk. I will listen to you. I will respond to you, and I will listen to you. If you have been like Bougie and OG was beat down, yeah, the first hour of that conversation is going to be them speaking to you, and you are listening.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a problem. They got to get it out.
Yep, and that's, I mean, even you and Bougie's conversation, I remember, because I was on that call. I fell asleep, because for me, it was about, you two talking.
You
But
did
it
fall
was.
asleep.
I did. I
Yep.
did. I did fall asleep because I mean it was, it was the conversation that you two needed to have. She's my friend, and I was there, and you're my friend, and I was there, and I figured if y'all needed me, you'd say something. So I'm just
Maybe
snoring.
maybe they should be told on how to actually develop a friendship. When you meet somebody, do you meet them based off of who they don't like? Do you say, we don't like the same person? We're
No,
best friends.
because that'd be
Let's go.
like hate and trauma bonding, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, let's go fuck with them. We don't like them. What's your favorite? It doesn't matter. We don't like that. Let's go fuck with them. That's all y'all do. Do y'all even know anything about each other? You wonder why there's a reason. Like, yeah, there might have been some like tense between OG and I before, but zero issue letting OG in the box, having a conversation, admitting where I was wrong, letting her talk, me talk. There we go. Done. Over with. Good to go. Easy. Why do you guys think I trust Bougie so much? Because, well, it developed. She was honest with me. Everything that she told me came to what she said. There was not one lie. And I'll tell you what, in an 8-hour conversation, if everything that someone tells you in an 8-hour conversation is the truth, if they didn't make up a damn thing for 8 hours, you got to respect that.
Well, I remember the beginning, and I know Bougie's in here. I don't think she'll care if I say this, but I remember when I reached out and was like, "Hey, Florida Man wants to have a conversation," and she's like, "Fuck," she had been off the app. And here's the thing, and I don't give a fuck who likes me. I don't give a fuck who doesn't like me. I don't care anymore. Hence the name Violet OG now, but Bougie has been one of those people on this app, and hopefully she's not in here so her head don't get big. But she has been one of those people that, yeah, my first interactions with Bougie was not fucking good at all. Because of somebody else. And, Bougie didn't know the whole story, but Bougie was, thought she was being a friend or a decent human being to this other person. And then, Bougie and I, talked on the phone briefly, and still there was like some there. But you know what it really was is I seen a post that Bougie had made that she had to go get her child out of a DV situation, and I still had her number, and I reached out to her. But the whole time she was gone, and Stephanie, the person that was supposed to be her friend, never once reached out to see if she was okay. But a lot of people might not like when I say this, but Bougie's actually a really good fucking person. And a lot of you motherfuckers don't give people on this app a fucking chance. You follow the fucking masses and the herds, and you're just like, oh, they said this person's a piece of shit, so they're gonna be a piece of shit. Now, keep in mind, during my conversation with Florida Man, him and Petty were still cool at the time, right? So even though I hated Petty, Florida Man's like, listen, I'm cool with Petty. He's like, but I respect, your feelings. And he didn't stop me from voicing my feelings and my concerns or showing, what Petty had fucking done. And I didn't say to him, well, fuck you because you're still cool with Petty. In fact, even Skittles, Florida Man said to me, because he got in my box one time, next thing you know, Skittles is in my inbox going ape shit, and Florida Man says, hear her out. Listen, she reaches out, I advise you to talk to her. Form your own opinion. He's always said that, from day one about anybody. Form your own opinion.
And Skittles was going around doing false accusation after false accusation. I still told people, hear her out. Because one day, she might be in danger, and she might believe it's me, but it's actually something else, and she deserves to be heard out either way. If that doesn't get respect, I don't need respect for it at all. I'm going to still do it, recognition or not, because it's the right thing to do. With OG, I was still cool with Petty. I even talked to Petty up. I was like, Petty's actually a good guy. You should have a conversation with him. He's all right. Now, this is the funny part. I talked up Petty to to OG. I'm like, I bet you we can have a conversation. I bet you I can get, I can mediate it. It's okay. And Petty went live and he shit on me because I was good with OG. And you know what? I didn't care. I was like, I seen what I seen in the messages, and I was going to talk to Petty about it and try to make it right, and try to make it right privately instead of so publicly. He shit on me before I even had the opportunity, and I'm like, that's cool.
It wasn't even 12 hours, bro.
It wasn't. It's okay though. It wasn't 12 hours. I still meant it when I said it, and I never told you that I regretted saying it because I was cool with Petty when I said it.
No, I'm saying it wasn't even 12 hours that, from the time that you and I talked to the time he shit on you. It was literally a couple of hours after we hung up the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole conversation, Florida man was like, Petty really is a great guy. You just need to talk to him, and I openly said, no, I don't think Petty's a great guy, but you know what? Out of respect for you, I will try to have a conversation with him with you.
Mm-hmm. You did. But the thing is anytime I'm cool with people, I never down talk them because if I like that person, I want you to experience that person too. That's why I'm so pro Bougie, because when Bougie talked to me for 8 hours, it wasn't about like plot and planning. It was about like, hey, let's get you feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
Hear you, I'll respond. You talk, I respond. It was good. She didn't lie, not one time. And from that point on, she also never lied. From that point on, could Bougie lie to me? Yes, she could. I would believe her 100% of the way. But she knows that's not the right thing to do. She doesn't take advantage of it for her own gain. She remains to be honest, even though she knows she could easily lie to me. Because I would just be like, okay.
I will say that there was text messages between Bougie and I that I did delete to save Bougie because I didn't know I trusted you, but there was like shit with like her kids and her grandkids.
Let's rephrase that. I seen the text messages from Bougie that you deleted to save Bougie. They weren't even that bad. It was just normal back and forth, like frustrated people because you guys were being shit on, and everybody wanted me to release those text messages. I wasn't going to. I never will. I still won't. Because that's y'all. They don't need to see like whole text threads to be like, oh, let me nitpick this. No. I needed to see whole text threads to be sure of what I was, co-signing. What did you do? Is it too much for me? And I tell you what, if I would have looked at the text messages and I would have seen some awful shit, I would have deleted the text messages and said, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I cannot tell you how many people I've done that for. And I've walked away and I've never attacked them. I've never released their messages, but I delete them and I walk away. If I find some vile stuff, I can't morally get past that. Well, it was a good try.
Yeah, and I should probably rephrase because I forgot we're on this fucking app. So the things,
however you want to
it was like shit about like our own children or our own grandchildren that at that time it was Florida man, and I was sending him the things, and I'm like, there's just some things that as a friend, like, I'm not gonna send because I wouldn't want my shit sent like that. It wasn't before anybody fucking clips and records and runs with it. It wasn't anything to do with anybody on this fucking app.
Those clips and comments don't count. They don't count anymore. So I don't pay attention to them. They can clip me. They can clip you. I just recommend, fuck it. If they want you to be their content, don't consume it. Just let them do it. Because nothing's ever going to stop them. People don't know how to accept no for an answer. I would hate to be in your actual life and you act this way with a random stranger on the internet.
I gotta say, I've actually come a long way, Florida man, because I'll get on, I'll come in your live, or I'll go in Friends with Attitudes live, or if Mittens is live, I'll go in her live. But other than that, I don't go on the app like that anymore. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I will come on the app and I'll talk. People watch me. People that don't like me watch me, obviously, because like they had to get me in a neighborhood live where everybody was swarm in, but that was their 15 minutes of fame. Smashley, she had an opportunity to actually do better. Smashley, look at our conversations. Look at the depth and the advice. And my messages to you, you know, the ones you can't leak, or you'll risk the public being like, damn, he was actually encouraging you to be an individual and think for yourself.
But wait a minute, and I know I brought this up, I think, last night or the night before when I was in your box, and I'm gonna bring it up again because I'm a firm believer in give credit where credit's due.
Oh, no.
Okay, Smash. When everybody was coming at you for defending Malibu, who was the person that came and hopped in your box and tried to play Captain Sabaho? Because I know who it was, because he wasn't even on the app, and I texted him and was like, hey, can you go in there? It was Florida Man. It was Florida Man. Florida Man had your fucking back through and through at that time. But now
Well,
it's fuck Florida Man.
well, she said that I set her up. I
Wow.
love to ask questions, but they were lying. Malibu and Smashley both lied. And Malibu said, I've never sent Smashley a text message. I said, you have. She's like, I've never once sent Smashley a text message. I have the audio. I know you're listening.
Yeah, I just sent it to you again tonight.
We're good. I have it right and ready. And Smash said, yeah, I don't think she has. And I'm like, well, hold on. Let me just send this. And I sent it to Smash. And she played it. And she's like, there was a look on her face. You know what happened, Smashley? You got a little bit triggered and you lost critical thinking. The example of you losing your critical thinking is when you said, well, I think she laughed at my expression. And I said, I accept that. And she said, no, wait, I'll just show it. I'm like, no, don't do that. I'm trying to get you to stop. Put the fucker down and continue the conversation. Not because I'm telling you what to do, but I'm telling you, hey, that look on your face, you're going to make bad choices. And that bad choice that you made there caused everybody to see an excuse to fucking pile up on it. I still hope so. But I will never regret it. Because for that moment, I guess I lost my critical thinking because I felt bad for her. And I'm like, yeah, she's going to get, it sucks to get so many people on there. I'll help her. I'll never regret it. I'll never, ever talk bad about it. I'm proud that I did it because it was within my morals. I hope what Smashley's doing is within hers, though. I hope what Smashley has been doing with Malibu is within theirs. You want the real answer, Barbara Marsh? The real answer is I'm in possession of evidence that shows very clearly that Smashley and Malibu participated with Stephanie in Leather and Lace in the posting of Muffin Man's two children half naked on the internet maliciously while telling Muffin Man that she did it for money. And if you noticed the random switch, the I'm cutting off, I wonder why she did that. I wonder why she did it to everybody. Did she cut off everybody that she knew would not stand for that? I think so.
I don't know. I
I
mean,
think she's.
I
I'll be honest.
I knew
I'm gonna name
back
names.
then.
I think she seen Nikki and was like, "Yeah, Nikki's gonna be unacceptable." She's seen Ash. Ash is gonna be unacceptable. She's seen others and be like, "They're gonna find this unacceptable," and she flipped on everybody. Just get them out of there. Clean house. Let me get the lower intelligent people that don't pay attention to facts.
I can see that.
And linked up with people that can do the same thing. I'm gonna be honest. The enabler stuff
What?
surprises me because
Hold on one
respectfully.
second, though. Before
Oh,
you
what?
move
What?
forward, hold on one second. Because I think, as sad as it is, like, I used to somewhat look up to Smash, like, when I first got on the app. And I have now realized that Smashly is not a free thinker. Smashly is a follower. And, like, the shit with me and Petty. And she was supposed to be my friend, and she's got her kids calling me Auntie OG and shit. But then you literally had, just like with you, Florida Man, sure, I'll screen share with you. I'll show you everything on my fucking phone. I showed her everything. And instead of her, like you'll stake a fucking, you'll 10 toes down. This is how it is. I stand on what I say, and that's that. She can't do that. She can't. Anyhow, sorry. I wanted to get that out before you went on to the enabler thing.
You're good. It's true. It's true. Smashly cannot stand 10 toes down on something that doesn't benefit her. I can tell you that every interaction that I've had where I've stood 10 toes down, like with OG, it may have looked like I didn't benefit. With Bougie, it may have looked like I didn't benefit. But I did. What did I benefit? I did the right thing. Built a better friendship based off of like not anger, based off of respect, based off of like not feeling the need to do things for people, but wanting to, because that person wants to for you as well.
Well, and if we're gonna be honest, when everything happened, if you ask Animal, are you still in here? I know Harley is in here. Ask Animal. Ask Harley. I was hurt because to me you were a true friend. And so when everything went down, I was like, damn, like that hurts. And I think I even said this in my text to you. I'm like, I fucking trusted you. Not that you did anything to like make me not trust you. But when everything went down, like I felt betrayed because like I looked at you as a true friend. And I still do. We discussed this the other night, so I'm not gonna reopen that. But Animal will tell you, Harley will tell you, like when I spoke about it, I'm like, it just hurt.
I didn't speak a lot about it. I was just like, space. I did say that malicious thing, 100% did, but I didn't. I caught myself before I got carried away. Could I have gotten carried away and let it spiral? Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people have to do, is to catch that negativity and look more positively. Like, look at Smashley over there, negatively looking at this conversation, being like, fuck it. Let's find some stuff to pick apart about it. And I laugh because I'm happy. I'm comfortable. I don't have any emotion surging through me. I have no worry about what I'm going to say and broadcast over Smashley's platform. Whatever. Y'all good? You want to listen to me? This is how you have a conversation. Okay, mother. That's how you acknowledge your chat. You could do a lot better. You could not post a woman's children on the internet and then blame her. You could not be gross, but that's y'all. If I attract this gross audience from the outside, they gotta be out of the room to watch me because they know they can't be in here because they cannot stand to have an open mind to consider another opinion.
That's okay, Animal. He kicked all of us out, and I don't know why. He was he.
I have to answer this. I know you're not being confrontational. I'm getting better. Okay, it's been a while, but it's something I don't know what it is that I will like look at the messages and there's just so many, and it just like my forehead becomes so heavy, and I just lose motivation to do it. And then I know I should do it, but then I feel bad, and I'm like, it's been a while. What do I say? I can't answer this because it's been a month, but then I wait longer. So it's like a cycle that I gotta break. It sounds like an excuse. It probably is an excuse, but that's the best I got.
Did I
And it
just
isn't.
miss something?
It isn't. It is not any one person in particular. It is across the board. It is like most people. Like some people, like yeah, it's rough. Like it is across the board.
I kind of wonder, like, do you get overwhelmed, Florida man? Because, I mean, shit, I know how much your phone goes off. We've been on the phone, and I've heard it, like, so is it like an overwhelming thing where it's like you try to be there for everybody, and then there's times where it's just too much?
Uh, Maybe it's an association thing. Um, like even though the person is good, and I've never had like a bad experience with that person, maybe it's just the environment. Like maybe it's just the app. Maybe it's just like it associates it with some kind of negativity, and then it's like, oh, we're like this app. I'm coming out of it, I think, faster because I've stopped feeding into the negativity. Even the negative shit about Smash earlier, that was controlled. I said what I wanted. I repeated what I wanted. I doubled, tripled down. I said what I meant. Now you guys, I gave you content. I gave you content to cut that I stand 10 toes down on. Please replay it. You guys are the ones that amplify. I'm going to start using the negativity as amplification. If I really got something to say, I'm going to be gross on purpose so the people who hate me play my words over and over and over, and then that saves me time and effort of repeating myself to the people who don't listen anyways.
I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Is it Roth or Moth?
Moth. She's good.
Moth. They said, did you say you ditched us because we were boring? Because that's what I heard.
Uh, if you want to take a box, you can. It might be better through like talk. I don't think I said that you were boring. If I did, I don't think I did. But it also might not be that negative association. I should only get the negative association from the app, which I did for a while. That's why I kept getting off of it, disappear for a week. But I would disappear off of everything for 2 weeks, everything for a week. I'd put my phone down and I would be like, no more, no more nothing. I got a phone that has nothing on it. No social media, no TikTok, no Discord, no nothing. I would put the phone that I have Discord and TikTok on, turn it off, put it away. I don't even get the notifications, and it's just kind of like a reset. It could be that I've done this for so long that I'm burnt out. But could it translate to the people? It shouldn't. Why is it? I have no idea. I'm sorry about that,
Did
Moth.
a vehicle fall on you?
I completely understand, and I don't have any excuse. But the thing is as with like OG and I didn't talk for a while. But if I'm in a box, y'all can come up in a box. Anybody can come up in a box. Maybe it's the approaching of it that's getting me. I don't know. Now, y'all shouldn't have to approach me to have a conversation with me either. But maybe it would help.
Absolutely, Barbie. I will 150,000% admit that. You are 100% right. I left the app for a while, and I realized during that time of being off the app that I was a lot happier off the app. The people that have my phone number and know how to talk to me, the positive ones, I still had contact with when I got home. And now, like, I'll pop on the app here and there. I've been on more so the last couple nights because I'm sitting up late and I'll pop on and listen to Florida Man, but I fully agree. Like, I'm much happier not being on this app. Exactly.
I'm getting there by being more in control of thoughts and emotions. That's about it. I'm getting there. And it's such a process.
That's how I was, Barbie. I didn't get shit done because I was on this app 24/7. And then, I mean, hell, ask Florida Man. One of the first conversations we had that he said was 12 hours. I hadn't been sleeping because I was stressed, emotional. I mean, there's nothing to hide. Like, Florida Man will tell you, during that 12 hours, I probably cried a good fucking 7 of it on and off.
And yeah, I'm off 100%. But like I said, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the association, just the app in general. I don't know if it's the vast amount of messages. I don't know if it's just the thought of everything mountained up, the reapproach. I don't know what it is. I really don't. Whatever it is, I have a lot of trouble getting over it. And maybe I haven't figured out what it was. Maybe I got to try some other things. But I do know that I'm getting better at it. But I can only do so much before it kicks in again. And if that's unacceptable, I completely respect that.
I'm going to hop down so that if Moth wants to come up and have a conversation with you, Florida Man, I believe she. Yes,
anybody's welcome to a box. Anybody is. Even if
but I think it's something that if she wants to, then I would rather be down so that you guys can have a one-on-one conversation.
Even if it's not the nicest thing to say, you can say, I'm not going to get mad at you. Hey, Imperfect, how are you? And with the conversation part, I'm in a Discord, but there are times where I'll go 2 weeks without even saying anything. I've been getting back into it by making sure to check in and limiting how much I scroll on the messages. And I feel that helps get things moving. I'm doing pretty good. I do not know what that was earlier, but they got through 15 minutes. I do hope she does pay you back. Maybe it's the thought of all the people that are following me around too, because that does kind of stress me out a little bit. Honestly, I feel like with all the people that are following me around, and that why are they following me around everywhere? It's the stupidest reasons. It's there's a big old group of people who are you don't deserve to exist. And that's exactly what they say. By their actions. And Smashly creates by blatantly fucking lying and making people mad and being oh, go fuck him over. But when she does that, she doesn't understand the consequences that has not only on the people that she's lying to, but me. She wants the consequences for me, but that person that she lied to, they might not be able to accept to be wrong. So they'll keep fighting me just to be right. And then it turns into 200 people, 300 people. And I don't think I should have to, I don't think I should have to deal with that. I think the people that follow me around should look at themselves. I also think the people that I peacefully walk away from, like Enabler, shouldn't try to get clout. So I think that's all I can think it was is let Enabler defend a racist for clout. I can't take the picture down just yet, Moth. Um, I have to stand on that value because Smashley and Malibu lied for so long. I liked them as people. I respected Smashley and I respected Malibu. Um, Whether Malibu agrees with it or not, there's plenty of opportunities where I could have been mean, degrading, where we have disagreed, and I've controlled myself and called her boring, and that was way over the line. And the fact that it is what it is with Stephanie, I mean, we see what it turns into. But if they would have left me alone 4 days ago, I would not have this picture up as a trophy right now. This is to remind Smashley that I know what you did. We're going to go to sleep and we're going to wake up tomorrow. Smashley is not going to be the first thing I think about tomorrow. Don't let me be the first thing you think about tomorrow. Don't let this hatred of me because I'm right be the reason you become the 152nd person that follows me around this app. Oh, okay. If the condition is that you'll join the box, I will take it down. That I will. Oh, all you got to tell me is you'll join the box. I'll take it down. Out of respect. And I respect that you don't want to get involved in the crazy. Now, now my this fucking minute. Battery's on quick, probably because it's on live, and I don't charge it. So what I'm going to do is call Bob on this week. Another call where that'll give my phone time to charge too. And also, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'll be back on eventually. Next time I'm back on to the 150 people that keep following me around. Try them out. There's